Bismillah. Hello everyone, I am Dr. Zain Abdin Mohammed. I would like to thank Smash for giving me this opportunity. Today I will talk about one of many important topics related to clinical research, which is qualitative research and questionnaire design. In this type of research, we are trying to get a nuanced understanding of phenomena in a small number of individuals. And this is an approach to seek a statistical precision by assessing a limited range of information in a larger group of people. The items we will discuss in this presentation are: what is a qualitative research and its core, use of qualitative research, types and sources of qualitative data, using these data for create questionnaire, design a good questionnaire, when develop a new items, and the mode of administration of questionnaire. Qualitative research is a type of research that explore and provide deeper insights into real-world problems. Qualitative research gathers participant experiences, perceptions, and behavior. It aims to answer questions about the what, how, and why of phenomenon. For example, what's going on here, or how can I explain it, instead of how many or how much, that answered by quantitative research. Core of qualitative research, open-ended question that answer why and how. It giving ability to explain processes and patterns of a human behaviors that can be difficult to quantify. Phenomena such as experiences, attitude, beliefs can be difficult to accurately capture quantitatively. Whereas a qualitative approach allows participants themselves to explain how, why, and what. Qualitative data is looking for themes and patterns that can be difficult to quantify. Also, they were thinking, feeling, and experiencing at a certain time of interest. In clinical research, often but not always, qualitative research used to generate hypotheses. Qualitative research are often used to develop conceptual models that describe the patient-related attitude or behaviors. This is called grounded theory, in which we let the theories emerge from the data. Also, it's used to investigate and understand quantitative data and understand what they mean. Finally, we use a qualitative research to develop effective educational and decision-assisting interventions. Types and sources of qualitative data are simple and open-ended questions on a quantitative survey. So this is a situation where we might be asked a question with a branch of outcomes, and the last one just say others specify. And that's an opportunity for you to say what you would like. That may not have been present or incorporated in the list of potential responses. There is also why and why not. Again, this is an opportunity for a studied participant to tell you a little bit more about how feel about the question that you have asked. Next type of qualitative data sources from focus group interviews or one-on-one qualitative interviews. And there are also other types of qualitative data. For example, there are many studies that looks at videotaped observation of physician and patient interactions. How we use these data to create a questionnaire. You can use the qualitative data to perfecting or fine-tune the conceptual framework. They also can be used to identify actual domains to include in questionnaire, and from that to help guide you in searching for existing measures. There are a lot of questionnaires, and it's important to review through the literature to see if there is any available validated scale for you to use. But if there is not, you may need to develop a new scale. And that's another great use of qualitative data. So you can use this data to figure out which is an important question to ask and how to word the questions in the way that will be understandable to participants. So, how to design a good questionnaire? It's critically important to crystallize your question and have a clean study hypothesis. Also, you need to clearly define your predictors, covariates, and outcomes. And once you have done that, you need to search through the literature and ask colleagues for published validated scale that measures the variable, and then to include new items as needed. If necessary, you may need to create a new scale, but proceed with caution, because if you do that, you will need to conduct a reliability and validity testing for these new skills. When developing new items, you will be specific. For example, you can design the questions as what is the highest level of education you have completed, rather than how much education do you have. Also be comprehensive, as you should be describe the response options unambiguously and in detail. Also, you must to be sure the questions involve exhaustive and exclusive response options. And you need to be aware of cognitively troublesome items. Another important issue is you need to make sure that the response answers the question you ask. And you need to be very specific about the time frame. Another thing to keep in mind is don't use a double-paired questions. Finally, we can use a Likert scale when we're developing attitude questionnaires. Likert scale are a scale used to indicate how strongly participants disagree or agree with a certain statement. Mode of administration of questionnaires. The self-administrated instrument could be administered over the computer by web or regular email questionnaire, or it might be administered in a clinic. Finally, if it's an interviewer-administrated one, can be administered either face-to-face or over telephone. Thank you.